Okay, another update on the 56. We got our first coat of high build primer on it, and it's got a whole bunch of issues that need to be addressed. I started sanding. I got the front fender sanded, both front fenders in the hood. Of course, it's not final sand, it's just roughed down. I've been doing a lot of sanding and whatnot. So yeah, my next move is to find all the waviness that's in the panels, which there is some I can see, and find all the little blemishes that I overlooked, which is quite a bit. There's a few of them, but yeah, it's moving forward with it. Yeah, I got the roof sanded down to just the 180. Got to do more on the door. Yeah, once I get it sanded down to a 220 and get it kind of straightened, I'll put the fenders and hood back on it, get everything lined up real good, and then do a final sand on it. Get it down to do a 400 grit wet sand, and then shoot some paint. I did order some paint, and the color is yet to be determined. Well, I know what it is, but I'm not telling. You'll have to wait to see the finished product. But yeah, it's moving along. I'm wearing myself out with sanding. I'm showing my age, so yeah, it may take a while to get this thing prepped for paint. I don't know, I don't have a deadline. In fact, the paint I ordered won't be here for at least another week, so I'm not too worried about it. Apparently you're supposed to let this bodywork settle for a while. You're not supposed to shoot it right away because it shrinks as time goes on, as it cures. So if you can leave it for a couple weeks before you shoot it with paint, it's a lot better. At least that's what I've been told. That's what I read on the internet. And the internet is always right. And I do not know what I'm doing, so anyhow, there is that. Okay, got another day, another video. Things are looking pretty good on this thing. It's about ready to give it another shot of some high build primer. Start sanding some more. I've been sanding my life away over the last couple weeks, trying to get all the dents out of it. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this thing. It's been a year now since I brought it home. It's a 56 Belair, but I didn't get all the outside trim, so we're not putting the outside Belair trim on it. We covered up all the holes that were in there for the trim. So yeah, we're about ready to pull it out. This is gonna be a backyard driveway paint job. So I'm gonna pull it out here and shoot it with some high build primer. Okay, we got this thing squirted down with a little epoxy primer. And we didn't shoot all of it, just only the places we need it. And the roof is pretty clean. I didn't do all of that again. I shot it once before. And it brought out a lot of blemishes that I need to touch up. There's a seam right here. It's a factory seam that they put lead in. In fact, that's sticky. But yeah, I coated that a couple coats pretty heavy. And I tried to go over twice where I thought I needed it. Because this high build primer builds up some dimension and you sand off the high spots. And it's a minor filler, kind of. From what I understand, this is actually the first time I've ever used it. I didn't use it on the Vega, but it was pretty good when I did that one. And I was going black. I really didn't care. Yeah, I can see some issues going on here. But overall, I'm one step closer. There's a lot of rough stuff that needs to be sanded out here. Yeah, a little bit more up here. There's some issues where I did some body work, but overall it's not too bad. So on with the sanding. This door didn't fit too good. I think you'll remember in my last video I was concerned that this window was pushed in because it was hit in the front, and I had to replace part of the cowl, the firewall. And I think the door hinges got pushed in because I had to shim this door hinge out a little bit. This window gap is tight here, open here. The top ain't bad, but it's wide here, real close here, and it's all messed up. And I don't know, I played with it for an hour or two and couldn't get it much better. So I may have to just live with it like it is. Or if I let it bug me enough, I'll mess with it some more. And that's the way it works. It depends if I lose sleep over it or not. But anyhow, one step closer. Now I got more sanding to do.